Alright, well, hi. To win the title of Canary Quiz Whiz, you need to last all 3 rounds of the contest without getting eliminated. The last fan standing wins. There should be somebody handling check-in nearby. Talk to them to enter. Also, you'll need to say the password in order to participate in the contest. If they ask, just say, "Let's go Dynamo." Be sure to include the 4 in there. Here, take this earpiece. If you're seen using a Rotom phone, it'll be a dead giveaway. So I'm literally gonna cheat. What's going on with the fence there? I'll be listening in the whole time, so make sure you behave yourself around Canary. I'm literally gonna go cheat on a game show. And then some YouTuber's gonna make a documentary about me. Usually I work in construction, but I lend a hand with dynamo events from time to time. It's like a weird effect around that particular point of my screen. Is that showing up in OBS? It's like on the power tower thingamabob there. Like, it's right at the top here right now. If I do that, it moves down. Is OBS picking that up? I can't even tell. I'm looking over on my stream manager. It's definitely visible. You have to be looking for it. Does it? No, it doesn't carry into other buildings. Just that. And it was clearly on the fence earlier, too. Weird. You see nothing? I see it. I see it on the stream manager, too. Whoa, my cursor's big. Like, if I full screen this, I definitely see it. It's right around the midpoint of those circular things now. There's kind of a line of glitchiness across the tower parts. If I move my camera up, the glitchy part moves up. You might have to full screen it. And now it's at like the very top of the towers there. And I move it down, and the glitchy thing goes down. All the way to like the bottom. And it glitches out the very bottom of that scaffolding a little bit. I see these things. I usually work in construction, but I lend a hand with dynamo events from time to time. Looking to enter the contest, then you gotta know the password. It's really laggy to switch over here with all the images it loads. Well, go on then. What's the password? Shit. Singing a song I think you were referring to earlier about the orchestra remix, don't show on stream because spoiler. Like, if it's the orchestra remix or if it's the thing that's a remix of. Yeah, that's what it's a remix of. Let's go Magneton Dynamo. My capture card is screwing up again. Off. On. Maybe the whole switching across the layouts there. Best theme in the game. Here. And now my sound effects are in sync again. That ticks me off that it does that sometimes. Dynamo. So, let's go Dynamo is your answer, yeah. Bingo. Clearly you know the password, so you're welcome to pass on through. Okay. I've infiltrated the army of simps. I can't wait to get another quiz contest win under my belt. Yet the question remains, what prize do I ask for? She's already signed all my Canary plush. Oh my god. Haven't seen you before. Are you perchance new to the Dynamo community? Just so you know, the Canary Quiz Whiz contest is very tricky. Even veteran Canatics, that's what we Dynamo members call ourselves, struggle to make it past the first round. New or casual fans may not fully enjoy the complexity of fuck, man. What's happening, gamers? Get ready for a jolt. Let's go Dynamo! Let's go Dynamo! Thunder Wave! Whoa, it's like semi-voice acted there. They're very slowly making the tiniest little baby steps towards voice acting, I guess. How's it going, you crazy Canatics? Who wants to meet me? Whoa! Okay, as cringe as it is, the VTuber community is genuinely like this. So I've heard. What, you all blinded by those stars in your eyes? You're meeting me right now. Like, maybe it's controversial to say, I have a couple VTuber, like, streamer friends who, you know, oops, I turned that on by accident. Who, you know, I do appreciate as streamer friends and I do, you know, endorse the content of for sure. But I think as a whole, in terms of, like, especially some of the big ones, I just find VTubers to be cringe. Like, maybe that'll be my additional hot take of this stream, but that's genuinely what I find. Reason being, I feel like so many people that like get really into those streams, and you know, the streamer themselves is really just, you know, in so many cases just developing a parasocial relationship with a character, not even necessarily like a real person, whatever persona the person on the other side is putting on. So people kind of you know, get a fondness and an attachment to a character that they see live streaming that might not even be like super genuine to, you know, maybe the personality of the real person behind it. I don't know. There's my additional hot take of the day. I have like 2 or 3 hot takes of the day during this stream. But yeah, they're cringe, but I just treat them as any other shooter. Yeah, that's fair enough. And that's the way that I do for like my fellow small content creator friendos that, you know, are in this field and, you know, that I've done a whole bunch of gaming stuff with. Like, you'll see cross playthroughs of mine, like Mario Party, for example, recently, where it's like some of the streamers that I play with are VTuber friends, like Shiny Samurott, for example, or you know, one of the mods of the channel, Shuck, Stormwind Corvidae, that is usually PNG tuber, is what it mostly is. Like, you know, I'm fine with stuff like that, but you know, the whole general like super large, just blown up kind of fad, and people fall in love with characters is what I kind of find cringe. Is the case. Yeah, it's just like corporations behind it. The amount of VTubers that are signed on to like contracts by big corporations and how corporatized the whole large-scale VTuber space is kind of scary, man. Anyway, the little tangent aside there. What, you all blinded by those stars in your eyes? You're meeting me right now, and that's kind of what it reminds me of. Alright, enough of that. Let's get to the main event, the Canary Quiz Whiz contest. Shoujo collapse was legendary, from what I heard, yeah. Listen up, Kinetics. Here's how this works. I never really looked into a master ton with VTuber stuff, just surface level stuff. So, you know, I don't know if it was Shoujo or some other thing that I, you know, heard from some videos on YouTube from at one point about, you know, some crazy situation. I assume it was that. I don't know the names of things, but okay, it was probably Shoujo then. The quiz is 3 rounds. Get the most right answers every round to move on to the next. You know, I just want to clarify before, you know, a situation happens where it's like, I lied, I made it up. There is no such thing as Shoujo. So you're clearly lying on stream. And like, people could honestly come to these streams and be like, hey, have you heard about X? And if it sounds similar to something I've heard about, I'll be like, yeah, I think I have. And it could just be something that you completely made up. It failed so hard it no longer exists. Jeez. Round 1's a simple true or false quiz. Goes to the green area if you think my statement is true, or the red area if it's false. First round is so simple, I doubt it'll even count as a warm-up. Question 1. True or false? I'm crazy good at falling block puzzle games. Choose checkmark for true or X for false. Make sure you get to the next round. Let's try to nail every question. Here's backup if you need it, but for now, just pick whatever answer you think is right. I think you're shit at them. We already got that information earlier on. Wow, fake fans! Holy crap. Like, and this is just an opinionated thing, is what it is. And these people just showed up here to say, like, yeah, you suck at those games. This one's easy, even if it's for a noob like me. We're starting off with a tricky one. I'm confident in my choice. Maybe new to the community, but I'm confident in my answer. No, you guys suck. But yeah, I don't do that because I hate when it's done to me. Yeah, that's fair enough there. But I'm just saying, someone totally could do that. Time's up. Let's see who got it right. The correct answer is true. I can watch those blocks fall all day long. Most days I actually do. But again, it's like an opinionated thing. Okay, yeah, look, the feet movement is fixed on that one animation ever since Scarlet and Violet DLC. Oh, we've got 2 trainers doing it. Interesting. Oh, they even changed it up a little bit in the middle with the one little girl there with, like, the switching thingamabob. But yeah, that thing is kind of opinionated. It's not even a fact. Like, I could do a poll on my channel that's like, hey, am I good at Soulsborne games? And, like, maybe there would be a big chunk that would say yes, but maybe there'd be a good handful of people that would say no, and I wouldn't be able to fault them for that, you know? Matter of opinion there. It really depends on what you classify as good enough there to be counted as good. Question 2. Like, true or false? Macarons are my favorite food. Choose question mark for true or X for false. This one's easy too. Is it? Wait, so how do I
go to him for support. Like, I'm here for support if you need it. But, like, how? I say you are? Well, I appreciate you saying so. We're just here to help run the event. Every question in this quiz is a real thinker. I mean, most people went this way. I've seen people bad at those games, and it is a level of skill issue that is horrifying. Yeah, I've heard some stories. I haven't really seen much firsthand. I've seen some Schumer friends play Soulsborne games, but whenever I do, they're always good at the games as well, and, you know, not being stumped too long or anything. That'd be unexpected. I assume that if I enter something wrong, that he's gonna correct me or something. Time's up. Let's see how you did. Correct answer is false. Come on, Kinetics. You know I don't like sweets. Yeah! Hell yeah. Also, might say I'm decent at Soulsborne games until I play Iron Eye and Deep in Night 3, and every moment I get picked up, I go down again against full gore. True or false? Electric-type Pokemon are my fave. Choose question mark for true or extra false. I assume yes. Yeah, I assume that, like, I know you're an electric-type person, especially with, like, the whole Electros Dynamo thingamabob. Everyone knows how much she loves Electros. Maybe I should get one of those in my party. I'm sure Florida has the eels. Confirm. Time's up. Let's see who got this one. Correct answer is true. No Dynamo. No, what? Why do you think I wear yellow? That's me channeling the power of electric types. This small thing, I love Electros, I love its Mega. I've seen a smidge of its Mega. I haven't had the chance to, like, actually look at it properly. And of course, my partner's an electric type too. Speaking of my partner, I think you've all earned a special treat. Get ready for a special guest appearance from your friend and mine, the Zaptastic Electros, but they're not even here. These are holograms, they're probably pre-recorded. This is essentially like a VTuber, except the VTuber is yourself. And you're just automating stuff. This is gonna be the freaking AI slop takeover of platforms like Twitch and YouTube. Is what this is foreboding. Woohoo! Is what this truly is. Congrats to the Kinetics who got all three right. You're charging ahead to round 2. Nice job. It's funny, you're oh good. Well, I pride myself on being Canary's oldest and most dedicated fan. I must admit you answered those questions surprisingly well. Oldest is in longest time fan or oldest is in age? Or both? A fluke, no doubt. But maybe your luck will hold. Let's both do our best in round 2. People like him are exhausting. He's got only quick balls. He's too lazy to actually fight. Tragic lack of self-awareness. Can't you see that this self-satisfied one-upping only serves to drive away other fans? Anyway, let's get ready for round 2. Once you're prepared, head over to Canary. I mean, the fake one you mean there? Oh, I was gonna talk to people first, but okay. Thunder Wave! Let's go, Dynamo! Let's go, whatever. Screw it, man. Come on, you crazy Kinetics. If you're amped to see me, make some noise. Looks like the only ones moving on to round 2 of the contest are these 5 Kinetics right here. I've totally got this. Once I win, I'll have Canary sign my most prized Canary merch. Oh, I thought, at first I saw this model and I was like, she's totally gonna say a line about getting a signature for her daughter or something, but nope. Oh, Canary. She is a Mega Stone. She's gonna be a main character. She's gonna Mega Evolve with Chandelure. I heard that Chandelure had a Mega in this game. I thought her headpiece stood out, but now that I see the Mega Stone, I know for sure she's not just like a gym trainer. She's gonna be an actual main person. She's probably gonna be the final person that I fight to face Canary or something like that. It's my right, nay, my duty to win. The next round is but a pit stop on the path to victory. I'm here, I guess. It's Canary Quiz Whiz contest time. For round 2, you've got to find the thing I asked for and bring it to me. Bring me the Declaration of Independence. Here's your task. My partner, Electros, the Elefish Pokemon, has a favorite dessert. You need to find that dessert. Oh, that reminds me, I have dessert that I can eat tonight. One of my Taekwondo classmates recently made me panna cotta. It's in the fridge upstairs. I should have some of that after the stream. I've never had panna cotta before. It should be delicious. Now bring it back here. Does Electros like panna cotta? can't be that simple. How would Electros eat if it's a hologram? The correct answer is a Lumioskelette. That annoying canary. There must be some twist. But yeah, okay, if a VTuber tells their community get them something, they will do it. It'll be done. Like, a lot. Unless. I believe I understand what she's after. For now, we need to find a Lumioskelette. However the hell to pronounce that. We should head for a Cafe Gallant in Magenta Sector 1. Okay. But how am I gonna get Electros' favorite snack if you're not real? That's gonna bring back my partner Electros' favorite dessert. Favorite dessert, that's what I meant. I was trying to interact with the Electros. That's what I wanted, but I could have won the whole contest if I just made it past round 1. I don't want to be seen as a Canary Maniac, but next time I'll make sure I pass the first round. I'm feeling much calmer now that I've been knocked out of the running. Electros loves eating colorful screws for sure. That can't be healthy, man. Limited or not, I still got to see a hologram of Canary, so I have no complaints, dear God. God, I want to talk about how funny this arc is, but I don't want to spoil. I've seen every one of her videos, so I know the answer to this one. No one will ever see all of my videos. I have too many. There are as many people dressed like this as I thought there'd be. Even as a hologram, Electros is the coolest. My guts tell me the answer is Hotel Z's famous special curry. We have famous special curry at the place that we're staying at. This truly is the Persona 5 of Pokemon, isn't it? Lost Pokeballs. Yeah. I'll collect those really quickly, don't mind me. You lost some of your Pokeballs, come find me, I've got you covered. Okay. Yeah, let's go over here. Maybe I could have even fast traveled right to the place in question, but oh well. Yoink all the thingamajigs here. Cafe Gallant. Yoink. Lumioskelette secured. My victory is assured. Now I'll sprint back at lightning speed. Where's my glasses? I think I put them back here. Victory secured. Now I'll sprint back at lightning speed. Is sprinting back at lightning speed? Could have just called a Lumicab. There's cabs in this game? What? Still, my fellow is a formidable opponent. Why do you think so? Nary's Electros doesn't like just any ordinary Lumioskelette. It has to be one that's been overbaked to a nice firm crunch. Lumioskelette's cure status conditions when eaten by a Pokemon. Nary's Electros once ate one during a battle to recover from a burn. Apparently, it's had a real taste for them ever since. Yeah, that's how they hook you. After all, what would you say is Electros' most defining trait? It's electric? Not that you could have known, but no. Correct answer is its fangs. Pretty rare for Canary to talk about Pokemon battling on her stream, you know. Only a fan who's been watching her since her early days would know the correct answer. In any case, let's order the special type of Lumioskelette we need. I like my usual Super Lumioskelette, please. We don't get to go into any of these buildings ever. Floridas, take this. You obtain the Super Lumioskelette. A popular treat among certain residents of Lumiose City. This variety is baked to be incredibly firm, so that one can savor the crunch. That should get you through round 2. Let's head back toward the electrical substation. Okay. Back we go. I'll see through this arc at least, if it doesn't take forever. And then maybe wrap up the night from there, something or other. Is maybe what I'll do. T-Feather. How the hell do I get in here again? What? I see on the map that there's an entrance over here, so let's just go this way before I commit to that direction too much. Yep, this is the way to go. Electrical substation. Hey, I brought your stupid hologram eel some food. That was a fairly mild task for this contest. Oh, excuse me. Must have been very difficult for a casual Canatic. A Canooby, if you will. What's happened, you crazy Canatics? Who brought back a tasty snack for Electros? What we're looking for is a Lumioskelette. Obviously. Oh no. Yep, a Lumioskelette. In other words, that was another freebie. Uh-oh, what's this? Why does everyone look so calm? Did you all get it right? Dang, guess that one was a little too easy. Or was it? You think the Canary Quiz Whiz contest has any freebie questions? Ha! As if. Too bad, so sad, but you got this one W-R-O-N-G wrong. You, superfan, and you, new kid. How do you just know what's in my pocket? Show me those Lumio skelets you brought. You're spying on us? Well, wanna tell us what you've got there? It's a super Lumio skeleton. You mentioned it in episode 231 of Canna Talk. Shocking side stories, if I'm not mistaken. Canna Talk, my god. Ugh. Got the freaking talk to a thingamabob going on here where it's like, why the hell is there a podcast? I mean, yeah, very different situation here, but that was the first thing that appeared in my stupid mind there. Zap and heck you two. You're both so amazing. Wow, you totally got it right. Lumio skelets are Electros's favorite snack, especially the overbaked ones. It's not just about taste. Electros loves the solid, crunchy texture the skelets get when they're extra well done. That's because my partner here simply loves biting into stuff with its fangs. So if the Lumio skelet is too soft, it's not the toothsome experience my Electros wants. Since you two were the only ones to get that one right, guess what? You're both moving on to the final round of the Canary Quiz Whiz contest. Okay, I guess that Chandelure person's gonna be like for some later thing. I'm impressed you managed to keep up with me, Canary's oldest and most knowledgeable fan. Okay, Kinetics, one last time. Thunder Wave! Let's go. Dynamo! I know why all you Kinetics are here today. You need my electrifying personality to spark joy in your dull lives, right? So let me ask you this. Who's charged up? That's what I like to hear. Alright, back to our regularly scheduled Canary Quiz Whiz contest. Last round's got all. A battle, a quiz, and sweet, glorious victory. The rules are simple. The remaining two trainers will battle, and the victor must answer one final question from me. What is the circumference of the sun? Get the question right, and you're a winner, baby. Jeez, man. Doesn't come off cleanly because headphone. Well, probably don't really need to be doing this, but like, you know, do that from time to time, I guess. Manny. For a first timer, you seem to possess a shocking amount of admiration for Canary. However, even if you defeat me here, there's no chance a non-Dynamo member like you will be able to answer your final question. It's gonna be as hard as it is to make polygons on the Pokeball on my belt, apparently. Near impossible. You still wish to battle me, Manny? One of the first members of Dynamo and the OG Quiz Whiz. What, you're her oldest fan, but you're one of the first members of Dynamo, not even the first member? Of course I do. Quizzes are my only talent. My prowess as a Pokemon trainer is equally unmatched. Just like me, my electric type Pokemon are as fierce as they are adorable. Should have figured it'd be electric types and not to lead with Floridator. Oh well. Challenged by Manny of Dynamo. Oh, but it's just a little guy. Is Abby still Mega Evolved, I wonder? Oh wow, it actually wore off. But now I want to do it. Because, actually, wait a second. Why don't I do this one? I haven't done this one yet. We have not yet seen this one. So we may as well, right? Here we go. Oh, I thought you called your Pokemon back at first there. Okay, well. Then we do some Dazzling Gleam. Like that. Kaboom. Just to activate the mini nuke there. Sent out a Molga. Okay, well. Oh my. Well, I'm all paralyzed now. Okay, well, I don't know. Do a smidge of this. How can my adorable Pokemon lose when they're as shockingly cute as me? Send out Raichu. Okay, well. Boop. Magical Leaf time. Boop. And then just take down, I guess. Power up takes a little while to build up. good damage, but it takes a little while.
Inconceivable.
It's almost 2 in the morning real life time, man.
In terms of cuteness, my team clearly won, but I concede that we did lose the battle. Still, there's no hope that you'll be able to answer the final question of the quiz. Once you get it wrong, I'll swoop in with the right answer and snag the Quiz Whiz crown.
Alright, it's time for the final question. Everything's riding on this one. When I was a kid, I played my first games on a laptop. Who owned that laptop? 1, me. 2, my dad. 3, my mom. 4, my grandpa. Hello, Raga. But yeah, came by to say, hey, appreciate that there. The actual main charity stream is going to be on November 8th. But, you know, fundraiser is open until November 8th is the way that I'm handling it. The answer is Canary's grandpa, number 4. But yeah. Also, everyone, love your grandpas. Yep, for sure. This one's a rather deep cut, and the story behind it is quite tragic. Your mom. The laptop belonged to my grandpa? Is that your final answer? You got it! That's exactly right. Know what that means, new kid? You won the Canary Quiz Whiz contest. Congrats to our fresh-faced underdog.
As Canary's oldest fan, and as a Day 1 member of Dynamo, I have no choice but to accept defeat.
Alright, new kid. What do you want? Autograph? Selfie? PvP match on my stream? Come on, don't be shy. Spit it out. I don't need anything. What are you saying? Just put me on speaker. Please, Canary, forget that just now. Why do you give my friend the honor of a promotion match? Are you revealing that I was cheating the whole time now? A promotion match? Seriously? I mean, what's the point? I'm just gonna win anyway. Is this kid really a fan? Like a fan for being the same rank as Canary. Fine, whatever. If that's what the Quiz Whiz wants, that's what the Quiz Whiz gets. As your reward, I accept your challenge. We'll battle it out at the racing construction, cool? Now that I'm in, you better get ready to be crushed to bits like a super Lumio Skelett. Bring your best Pokemon so you can't make any excuses when you lose. We finally landed ourselves a promotion match. Nice work. That's all because of you. You have my thanks as well. After all, you helped me become the Quiz Whiz, even if it's unofficial. I'll leave the rest to you. After all, fans really have no business getting any closer to Canary than I have now. When you're ready to battle Canary, head to Terragun's company, Racing Construction. Okay. Oh, and you're not stuck Mega Evolved. Nice. Okay, so that's over here. May as well travel over here in that case. That's what I should do. Okay, well, the Pokemon Center, how can we be of service? I'll leave your Pokemon for a few seconds. Here we go. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it should be all better now. Anything else I can help you with? Nah, I'm good here, methinks. Okay. Freak. Okay. Scaffolding popping up. Colorful screws! Life is so much better when it's full of color. Here, I have a Lumio Skelett on me as a little treat. Stand here makes the best ones. Got some dust in the back of my throat there. What the hell is this about screws then? Find any colorful screws, you can take them to Racing Construction. Okay. Yoink. 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 No! Dang it. I need water. What? I think I was eating earlier and then there was like a speck of something on the edge of my glass. Is that guy still here? Oh. The hell? Wait, they're buffed? Flush of Canary that holds a red charm. Having one of these increases the EXP your Pokemon get. Are they passives or like hold items? Increase the prize money you receive from battles by a little. Is the number of Mega Shards you'll find after smashing Mega Crystals by a little. Okay, so these are probably just like passives then. One of these makes me a little bit less likely to blackout from taking damage, so I have a little bit more trainer health, I presume. Makes it more likely that you'll succeed at catching Pokemon. Level 2. I guess I already have level 1. Here, that sounds good there. A blue canary plush, eh? Here, let's help you catch Pokemon more easily. And then I may as well do this one, right? Yeah, there we go. Guess I need these colorful screws after all. Okay, well,